What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a portrait illustration of Denji from Chainsaw Man. Let's begin today's lesson by adding a guideline coming down the center of our page. We're going to start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now along the top, we're going to add another line going across from left to right. So we'll start with the left side and go out towards the right. Now we're going to use these lines to help us create a circle along the top of our page. So from the center, let's step up towards the top. Just going to mark this off. Let's take that same distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now you want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So taking the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Now you want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create a circle. So we're just going to do this loosely. The circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement at the top of our page. And I can always go back and just smooth this out. From the side of our circle, we're going to add another line coming down, all the way down towards the bottom of our page. Let's go to the bottom of our circle, add another line going across from left to right. Now we're going to use this circle and guidelines to help us with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start by adding a gap in between the eyes, leave a gap in the center. Let's go over towards the left side, draw a straight line going up towards the top, towards the center line, and then we'll take that same distance over towards the right side. Let's extend that all the way down towards the bottom of our page. Now right where this line meets the bottom of our circle, it's going to angle the brow going up and then out towards the side. From this bottom point, we're going to step up, angle the eye going up and then out towards the sides. And then from the outside, we're going to bend the eye, coming down and then in towards the bottom. Bend this in and then up towards that inside point. Now I'm going to go back and curl up the brow, curling this up and in towards that side of that center line. Now from that eye line, I'm going to step down, just mark off the edge of the nose. So right about here, draw a straight line going all the way across from left to right. And then from that center mark, angle this up and out with a short line. From the tip of the nose, let's step down, draw a straight line going across the mouth. And we're going to angle the mouth going up and out towards the sides. From the corner of the mouth, let's angle this down and then in towards the bottom. Right about there, and we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now the teeth are going to sit just below the bottom edge of the mouth. So we step down, just add a guide going across. Now we're going to have our character sticking out their tongue. So over on the left side, we're just going to draw a straight line coming down, around to the tongue coming in towards the center, curve this out and then up towards the right. Now along the top, we're going to curve this up and then down towards the middle, go up and then back down towards the right. And then just below the tip of the tongue, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going across the chin. Now we're going to go back to the side of that eye line, draw a straight line angling down and then in to right about there. And then we'll curve the jaw coming down and then in towards that bottom outside line. Let's go back up to the top and block in the ears. From the top of the brow, draw a straight line going out, come down the sides, angle this back down and then in towards the jaw. Now that we have the rough sketch of the face, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. And now that we have our clean drawing, we're going to go back in and add a second level of detail. Let's start with the bottom edge of the iris. On the left side, I'm going to draw a half circle. I'm just going to tuck this up underneath the eyelid, coming down and up. Now I don't want to go too dark because I might want to readjust the placement after. Go over towards the right and do the same thing. From the jaw, we're going to step in, draw two straight lines coming down the side of the neck. From the top of the neck, we're going to step down, just going to slope the shoulders, coming down and then out towards the side. And now we want to block out the basic shape of the hair. From the center of the left eye, I'm going to step up, Just going to angle this down and then in. Go up with an angled line towards the right. And go up towards the top. Let's go back to the side. We're going to come down, up, and then back down towards the side of the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming in towards the eye, go up, and then down towards the side. Now I'm going to go to the side of the head. Just going to overlap the ears, going up and then out towards the side. Go up and in towards the top. I'm just going to pull this up and then in towards the center point. Bend that out towards the right. Let's go back and erase the detail inside the hairline. Now let's go back and add some detail with these points across the hairline using this sketch as a guide. So we start from the top. Just adding these little points going across. I'm going to vary the length of some of these hairs going across and up, giving it a slight bend going down towards the eye. Just going to work our way out towards the side, going around the ear. And with the hair in place, we're going to go in and start adding some detail to the eyes and the brow. Now if we're happy with the placement of the iris, we're just going to go in and darken up the outside edge. Add a small dot in the center for the pupil. I'm going to add a curve across the bottom for highlight and lightly shade into the top. Now I'm just going to add those fangs across the top. Now I'm going to darken up the inside of the mouth underneath the teeth, coming in towards the tongue. I'm going to go back and just finish off the bottom of the hair. Just continue adding these points. And just adding a little bit more shape to the ears. Just going to tuck this back in underneath the earlobes. And we're just going to add some hair coming down from the side. I'm just going to place the color along the side. Starting from the inside edge, working our way out, and bend this up towards the top, and then in towards the side. I'm going to go in and add some subtle detail, some textured hair along the inside. Just working our way around the head, just adding some lines just randomly. Now I'm going to move to my 2mm pencil and add some shading using the flat edge of the lid. We start by placing a shadow from the hair on top of the head and just lightly working our way across. And just fading that shadow as it comes down. And we want to go a little bit darker at the base of the shadow and then fade that out. I'm just going to darken up the edge of the hair. It's going to bring that shadow down along the right side of the nose and then fade that down. Now that nose is going to cast a shadow across the top, just up above the mouth, but I'm just going to lean this over towards the right side. So just placing the light source from the top left side going across our character. Now we're adding a soft shadow from the side of the head and just fading that in. I'm also going to darken up the hair in behind the head to push this into shadow. Now we're just going to add some texture to the hair. Starting from the bottom, just going to pull these shadows going up towards the top and just blend that out. Now I want to create a little bit of a highlight in the center of the head and the top. So we're going to start on the left side. I'm just going to pull these shadows coming down and then fade those up. I'm just going to darken up the center area of that shadow to create a bit of a glare. And go back and add a little bit more texture in the dark areas. Now we're going to add a shadow from the head on top of the neck. And again, we're just going to shift this over towards the right. Just going to fade that out across the bottom. And we'll go back and just darken up that shadow across the top. Now as we get near the end, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Denji from Chainsaw Man. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey everyone, if you really want to discover your artistic potential, then join our Club Masterclass membership. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description and I'll see you in the club.